Good afternoon, and thank you for joining the Refreshing Point. Today I'll be sharing with you what the impacts are of processing dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is both delicious and nutritious. However, production of dark chocolate can affect the final product properties of this healthy food. Studies suggest that it could lower blood pressure and reduce risk of heart disease, help control blood sugar and slash stress, and on and on. Research has even backed up some of the more bizarre health benefits that have been associated with cocoa. However, not all chocolate is created equal. The antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power of chocolate is thought to come from a class of plant nutrients found in cocoa beans called flavonoids. Dark chocolate has the highest amount of cocoa flavanols. Milk chocolate has less, and white chocolate has none. But while cocoa flavanols in dark chocolate make it a healthy treat, they give it a bitter flavor. Manufacturers may process chocolate to make it more palatable, but doing so can remove some of these beneficial compounds. Even a chocolate bar that is 70% cocoa, generally considered dark chocolate, can have varying levels of flavonoid compounds, depending on how it was processed. For example, chocolate that has gone through a chemical step known as Dutching, also known as Dutch chocolate, has essentially lost all traces of these compounds. Then there is the milk and sugar. Unfortunately, what we get commercially is not just the pure chocolate. What is the possibility that the milk and sugar in chocolate would be of benefit to us? Other factors in processing dark chocolate, including fermentation and roasting, which deepen the flavor and give chocolate its distinct aroma, can affect flavanol content. Roasting generates all sorts of new flavors, and to generate those flavors, you have to destroy molecules in the unroasted bean, and there is always the chance that it is destroying compounds that we want around, including flavanols. Though the flavanol content may vary among dark chocolate brands, it's still a healthier choice than milk chocolate, which also tends to have more sugar. Consider this: a third of the fat in cocoa butter is stearic acid, a saturated fat that, unlike other saturated fats, appears to have a neutral effect on blood cholesterol. Additionally, cocoa powder contributes minerals, including calcium, copper, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and zinc. So the next time you purchase chocolate, try to keep a few facts in mind. First, buy chocolate that is at least 70% cocoa. Generally speaking, the higher the percentage, the more flavanols, though the exact amount varies from batch to batch and depends on the extent of processing. The higher percentage chocolates have the added benefit over the lower percentages and milk and white chocolate because they contain less sugar and less fat. Second, if possible, choose natural cocoa over Dutch processed cocoa, which is treated with an alkali, a compound that neutralizes acid. This gives chocolate a milder flavor but removes healthful flavanols. If you are baking, the ultimate choice of cocoa will depend on the recipe. Some things are just better if you bake with Dutch processed cocoa. You may notice recipes with natural cocoa powder that have baking soda as the leavening agent, whereas those with Dutch processed cocoa need baking powder, which is mildly acidic. Besides reducing acidity, the Dutch process also increases cocoa solubility and improves some flavor aspects. Finally, a 1-ounce bar of dark chocolate with 70 to 80% cocoa contains 6.8 grams of sugar. Since 4 grams of sugar are about 1 teaspoon, it is recommended to limit portions to 1 ounce of dark chocolate daily. A better alternative to dark chocolate is Raw Cacao Nibs, which are simply chocolate in its purest form, before anything else is added. They are dried bits of cacao beans. They can replace chocolate chips in frozen yogurt, pancakes, muffins, cookies, and more. Enjoy your cacao nibs. Thank you for watching. Good day and good health.